So thank you so much for enrolling in the class. It's so lovely to see you here. Before we get started, let's go over the repository that I created on GitHub. So I wanted to go over the file structure, how to run different scripts, and basically what's inside it. So let's get started. This is my GitHub profile. And if you go to the repositories, reframe, there you go. So what you want to do is clone this repository. You can copy this, you can do git clone like this, and reframe, right? So once you have cloned the repository, the next step is I want to go over some of the files and folder structures. There's a bunch of things over here, the CLG condo, git, shadow CLJS, building reframe underscore Athens. So this is the Athens database, the notes. So if you want to use this, this is relevant, for example, to Athens. So this is what you will be getting. So if I go to welcome, so I haven't, so the YouTube, the introduction, the GitHub repo. So I've been trying out Athens for quite a bit. So I wanted to add notes in Athens just to see how it goes. Let's see. So yeah, building reframe, node modules, public. So in the public, we have the index.html. So when you run the development server, this opens and this runs the compiled JavaScript, which is this js/main.js. And this is basically, if you go to shadow CLJS, so this, we need this is a shadow CLJS app, and this Eden file tells the so this is equivalent to Webpack, for example. So here we have a single build called app, and this one accepts the value as a map, and here we are specifying the asset path, which is in the JS directory, and the module, the init function is the app.core main. So if you go to the source app core main, so this function is calling the render function, which basically calls the region DOM render, and it is rendering the app. And the app is coming from app.view. So here we have a simple counter application, and if we click on this button, it increments the value. So pretty simple application, as you just saw. And also we have this folder called reframe, and right now we don't have anything, and this is where the implementation will go. Let's go to this version. So in the version directory, I have 4 different folders, right? The reframe 0.2, 0.5, 0.8, 1.0. Now I have already done all the hard work of downloading it from the GitHub and putting it over here, so you don't have to do it. So this will give us a good reference. So when we won't be touching reframe 0.5, 0.8 or 1.0 anytime soon, but in the next video, we will be getting started with 0.2.